Have you ever noticed that when things start going well in your life, some people change with you? Suddenly, that friend who always supported you starts to drift away. That person who used to praise your achievements now makes ironic comments. And that colleague who seemed to cheer for you now seems bothered by your success. The truth is that envy is a much more common feeling than we imagine, and worse, it's rarely admitted. No one will ever come to you and say, "I'm jealous of you." But there are clear signs, behaviors, and attitudes that reveal what a person really feels, even when they try to hide it. And if you learn to identify these signs, you'll protect yourself from people who, behind a smile, secretly wish to see you fail. So, pay attention, because now I'm going to show you the 4 signs that someone is jealous of you. And the last one is the one that exposes a disguised envious person the most. First sign: gives you advice that weakens you. You know that moment when you share an achievement and someone says, "I think you should be more humble." Or when you talk about your plans and hear, "Better not talk too much about it, what if it doesn't work out?" Sounds like concern, right? It seems like the person is giving you friendly advice. But hold on a second. This kind of advice is treacherous because it comes wrapped in concern. The person isn't insulting you, isn't being openly hostile. They're just trying to help you. And that's exactly why you accept it, swallow it, and start questioning yourself. When someone advises you to downplay your achievements, to be more discreet, to not brag, that person is rarely worried about you. They're uncomfortable with your shine. Because seeing you grow, speaking confidently about what you've accomplished, reminds them of what they haven't done. And it's easier to convince you to lower your tone than to deal with their own feelings of inadequacy. Want to know if advice is genuine or sabotage? Ask yourself, does it make me stronger or weaker? True advice expands you. It challenges you and pushes you forward. But advice driven by envy weakens you. Second sign: feels uncomfortable when someone praises you in front of them. You're at a family lunch or chatting with friends. Someone compliments you in front of everyone, talks about your work, your dedication, or something you did well. And you notice that specific person changes. The smile becomes forced. Their eyes look away. They cross their arms, check their phone, or worse, interrupt the compliment with a comment like, "Oh, but so-and-so does that too." It's not even about what they say. Sometimes they don't say anything at all. It's the energy that shifts. You can feel that discomfort, that tension in the air, as if the praise you received was a personal offense to them. And then you start feeling guilty. You begin to minimize. "Oh, it was nothing. I just got lucky. Anyone could have done it." You try to tone down the compliment to make the person feel better. People who feel uncomfortable when you're praised feel threatened. In their mind, life is a zero-sum game. If you're getting recognition, they're losing it. Your success becomes a mirror reflecting their insecurities, and instead of dealing with it internally, they project that discomfort onto you. Third sign: only compliments you when they need something. You do something well, an important project, a personal achievement, something that took effort and dedication, and that person? Silence. No comment, no recognition, as if nothing happened. But then, a week later, they need a favor. They need your help with something or want to borrow something, and suddenly the compliments appear. "Wow, you're so good at this. I've always admired your work. You're amazing at what you do." And you can feel that the compliment doesn't sound genuine, because that's exactly what it is, not genuine. Some people only see you when they need you. Their recognition doesn't come from admiration for who you are or what you do, it comes from the usefulness you represent at that moment. And the worst part? It works, because you want to believe that compliment is real. You want to believe that the person finally recognizes your value. So you help. You do the favor or give what they're asking for. So, when someone only compliments you before asking for something, pay attention, because you deserve to be recognized for who you are, not for what you can offer. Fourth sign, takes pleasure in seeing you discouraged. Those who envy you feed on your discouragement, not necessarily because they hate you, but because seeing you stumble makes them feel better. While you're down, they're standing tall. While you doubt yourself, they feel secure. Your failure becomes the fuel for their self-esteem. It's subtle. It's not an evil grin, not an open mockery. It's a sparkle in their eye. It's that extra willingness to talk when you're feeling bad, but total disinterest when you're doing well. And the most dangerous part is that these people disguise themselves as friends. They're there when you're on the ground. They listen to you vent, keep you company, and say they understand. But watch what happens when you get back up. When you recover, when things start going well again, they disappear. Or worse, they try to drag you down with comments disguised as concern. Are you sure you're not fooling yourself? Be careful not to get disappointed again. Because they don't want to see you well. They want to see you small, doubting yourself. Because that way, you don't threaten the image they have of themselves. In the end, true friends celebrate your victories and feel your losses. The wrong people do the opposite. And when you learn to tell the difference, you protect your energy, your time, and your peace. You start building a circle of people who truly want to see you grow. If this video made sense to you, leave a comment below telling if you've ever gone through this, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. See you next time.